days per week with a fresh approach. www.999wefm.com. WeFM News online on demand.
Good afternoon and welcome to WEFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind complement of Court St. Vincent Limited.
At Quartz Optical, two are better than one. Be always ready for the occasions with a second pair of eyewear. Find your fit with a pair. Get 50% off on all men's frames and sunglasses, plus 30% off all other purchases. Ray-Ban, Armani, Converse, Vogue, and much more. Get that frame today. Shop with no cash and pay later. Plus, you can book your eye examination appointment online today on www.quartzoptical.com. Only at Quartz Optical. Value you can see.
Welcome back to WeFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited. I am your presenter, Rajiv Providence. First, on the local scene, Minister of Finance Camilo Gonzalez has emphasized the importance of local investment in maintaining and accelerating economic growth. He called on the private sector to seize the opportunities presented by the improving economic conditions before foreign investors dominate the market. Now is the time for local businesses to be more confident, more enterprising, and more willing to invest, Minister Gonzalez urged. Minister Gonzalez assured the private sector that the government is committed to creating an enabling environment that supports business growth and economic development. The finance minister, while calling for increased local private sector participation to capitalize on the favorable investment climate, also emphasized the resilience of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. A team of experts from the Kingdom of Morocco recently visited St. Vincent and the Grenadines to conduct preliminary work on the impact of the ashfall after the eruption of La Soufrière volcano. A release from the Ministry of Agriculture states that the delegation has revealed measures that should be taken to sustain high-quality soil that will boost agricultural production. The delegation is expected to conduct a 10-year bilateral cooperation evaluation. Full professor researcher expert in soil science, Professor Khalil El-Majahed, announced that after the eruption of La Soufrière volcano, St. Vincent and the Grenadines experienced changes in the soil's physical and chemical properties. Professor El-Majahed disclosed that this needs to be evaluated since it will impact the soil's acidity, its characteristics, and crop production. The soil expert stressed that it is essential to have a national soil assessment or analysis program in providing mitigation measures while utilizing strategies such as liming, plowing, and composting. Minister of Agriculture, Forestry, Fisheries, and Rural Transformation, Industry and Labor, Subota Caesar, emphasized the impact of the eruption of La Soufrière volcano, which caused damage and loss to the agriculture sector. The Agriculture Minister indicated that large quantities of ash cover was experienced and took the opportunity to thank the government and people of the Kingdom of Morocco for their support in this research process. Still on the local scene, on June 7, 2024, St. Vincent and the Grenadines marked 32 years of diplomatic relations with the Republic of Cuba in a celebratory event attended by government officials, including His Excellency Carlos Echeverri, the Cuban ambassador to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Ambassador Echeverri underscored the extensive collaboration between the two nations across various sectors such as agriculture, culture, education, health, and economic and technical cooperation throughout the decades. Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves reaffirmed St. Vincent and the Grenadines' unwavering support for Cuba, emphasizing the enduring solidarity between the two nations. The diplomatic ties between St. Vincent and the Grenadines and the Republic of Cuba were established in 1992, marking a significant milestone in their bilateral relations. On to news in the region. The Grenada government announced its intention on Monday to initiate both civil and criminal proceedings against a former government minister who accumulated a telephone bill exceeding EC $100,000 between July 2016 and July 2019. Grenada's Attorney General and the Legal Affairs Minister, Claudette Joseph, stated during a press conference that legal action is being pursued against Sheldon Scott, who held a position as a senator from 2013 to 2016. The case arises from Scott's continued use of a mobile telephone issued to him in his capacity as as parliamentary secretary in the office of the Prime Minister following the 2013 general elections. The issue gained public attention after Kim Jones, a political talk show host affiliated with the ruling National Democratic Congress, the NDC, revealed on his radio program in 2019 that Scott accrued nearly EC $70,000 in charges from April to June of that year using the aforementioned number. The World Bank released its latest economic forecast on Tuesday, projecting a strengthening of economic growth in the Caribbean region. It anticipates a growth rate of 7.1% for this year, with continued robust performance expected in 2025 at 5.7%. Excluding Guyana, the report predicts growth rates of 3.9% in 2024 and 4% in 2025 for the Caribbean region, driven by a moderate recovery in tourism and remittances. The World Bank report predicts that Guyana will see significant economic growth at 34.3% this year, before moderating to 16.8% the following year. Barbados' economy is expected to experience growth of 3.7% in 2024, which will then drop to 2.8% in 2025. Dominica's growth rate for this year is projected to be 4.6%, with a slight decline to 4.2% expected next year. Grenada is forecasted to experience growth of 4.3% in 2024, which will then decrease to 3.8% in 2025. Haiti is the only CARICOM country expected to register negative growth this year with a rate of minus 1.8%, but it is forecasted to improve to 1.9% the following year. On the international scene, a 55-year-old man has been apprehended by Chinese authorities following an incident where 4 American university tutors were stabbed at a public park. The attack targeting foreigners occurred in the northern province of Jilin, leaving the Iowa Cornell College instructors hospitalized. According to a statement from the college, the tutors sustained injuries during a daytime outing to the park, marking a rare and distressing event. China's foreign ministry has assured that none of the wounded individuals are in critical condition. Police investigations reveal that the assailant initiated a confrontation with one of the Americans before resorting to violence. Subsequently, he proceeded to injure 3 other U.S. citizens along with a Chinese tourist who intervened to aid the victims. The group of instructors had been on a visit to a local temple when they were unexpectedly attacked by the knife-wielding assailant. Finally, in sports, Heinrich Klaassen hit a vital 46 as South Africa claimed a nervy 4-run victory over Bangladesh that put them on the brink of securing a place in the T20 World Cup Super 8s. A combination of the pitch, poor shot selection, and good bowling from Bangladesh saw South Africa teetering on 23 for 4 after they won the toss as Tanzim Hassan Saqib snaffled 3 for 18. Bangladesh required 6 off the final 2 balls, and a sizable contingent of their fans momentarily thought they had done it when Mahmudullah heaved a Keshaf Maharaj full toss down the ground, only for Aiden Makram to poach a catch inches from the boundary. South Africa, who have won all 9 of their T20 internationals against Bangladesh, are unbeaten in the tournament so far with 3 victories and top Group D. This has been WEFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Rajiv Providence. Join us again at 3 o'clock for WeFM's 3 p.m. news. WeFM's Midday News is brought to you with the kind compliments of Quartz St. Vincent Limited.
Ready, cash again! Experience the party! Experience the vibes! Experience the road! This carnival season, get the full experience with Ready Cash and pay nothing for 60 days. Take a loan of 3,000 and more for Carnival 2024 and make your first payment after Carnival. Plus, you get to enter and win your loan back. All you need is your ID, proof of address, job letter, payslip, and 2 references. Visit the nearest Quartz or Ready Cash location today. Experience Carnival 2024 with Quartz Ready Cash. Ready when you are. Ready Cash again.
Whatever you are celebrating,